All right, what is up, family? It's Josh once again, and I have a new case for you guys. It's obviously not this one. This bad boy is my iPhone 16 Pro Max Ryan London leather case, and I've been using this one for a few weeks now. So I decided to reach out to Ryan London and see if they would send me the new version of this case. I actually bought this one when I first got this phone, and I always thought the cutout was beautiful on this case, but as soon as I found out that they were releasing this exact case with the camera control sapphire button, I just knew I had to get it. So I reached out to those guys and they have sent me over this case, but with that sapphire button. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and take a look and see what we've got. Open this guy here. All right. So in the package, you get this very nice and thoughtful letter. Let you guys read that. And you also have the Ryan London card. So we'll go and open this bad boy up. I will say that like I mentioned, I've been using Ryan London's case for a few months now. And I absolutely love how this saddle brown has patinaed, but I really wanted to try out their dark brown color. And here it is. It is the dark brown shell case for my iPhone 16 Pro Max. And this one has the camera control button. Absolutely beautiful. Let's do a smell test on this guy. Whew. Talk about premium. I absolutely love their leathers. So we'll just take a look at the patina on my original case here. As you can kind of see there, you can see my magnetic ring patina to where I use my MagSafe accessories. You can see a little bit of darkening on that leather. Look at that. All the buttons are really tactile, really nice, really well broken in. There goes the bottom there. And this one still, after months of use, still smells very good. So let's go ahead and take this guy off here. Whoop. I will say the only downside of the original case is that this camera control area is a little bit concerning in terms of durability. So I'm really excited to see this new version here. Here we go. So if we flip this case over, you guys will see this really nicely felted interior so you don't scratch your phone. And you have this really nice MagSafe ring here where the magnets are encased in this case. Let's go ahead and wipe our iPhone before we put it inside the new case. So we'll go ahead and put our iPhone inside of this case. Now, typically, put it in just like that. Ooh wee. Okay. This dark brown color looks beautiful with this natural titanium. It really gives a cool contrasty look, and I think that that is classy. So as you guys see, I love my leather products, and this leather color looked cool with the dark leather accessories, but this leather is going to match my attire, outfits, etc. just a little bit better. So man, I love this color. The website really doesn't do it justice. It just smells so good, guys. So let's take a look around here. So when we look at the camera lens protection, this is actually a metal ring, which a lot of leather cases don't use a metal ring. So I do like how Ryan London uses that. And as you see in this angle, it fully covers your camera lenses, which is very nice. Now, we'll say feeling this bad boy in hand, when you first get this case, it feels a little bit slippery, and that's because of all of the oils that are on the leather itself. But once your hand oils start mixing inside of the case gives you a very grippy, very comfortable feel. I know a lot of people have asked me about that. But let's look up close at this leather here. This video is shot in 4K 60 HDR because I wanted you guys to see how beautiful this case was in the best way I can provide it to you. Now, I will also say that the case itself feels pretty thin overall for a leather case. And it reminds me of the original iPhone Apple leather cases that came out with the iPhone 12 series. The leather that was on that case wasn't very good. You know, the leather that Apple used, it did not patina well at all. Nowhere near as well as this did. But people loved the way that case felt on their phones. And I personally did as well. I just was not a fan of how the case lasted. The patina was just weird on it. So this is a much higher quality leather than Apple has ever used. So taking a look here, we have a metal power button, which is nice and clicky. And before we get to that, let's flip over. We have a metal action button and two metal volume buttons. And then you have a nice Ryan London leather stamped right there. And then when you look at the bottom port here, you have a really nice cutout for the speakers, microphones, and USB-C port. I will mention that on my original case, I do have a couple of chargers that are a little bit too fat to fit inside of this, but the original Apple cable works fine, and the majority of my other cables work fine as well. But I do want to mention that some of your chargers may not fit inside of this hole. Now, this is the star of the show. This is the Sapphire camera control button. There you go. You can really see it there. Now, I'm going to try this out for the first time live here on camera. So we'll push it. Boom. The camera comes up. We'll zoom in. Zoom out. Sorry, Mr. Dirty Pixel. Very, very nice. I will say that this feels just like the original camera control button feels on the phone itself. So I think that that's nice. I'm glad that they used Sapphire. Man, that is beautiful. And it really gives the phone a complete feel. It gives the phone inside of the case a complete feel. Because a lot of times on this original case, you could actually feel the cutout itself in your palm. Like I said, it's no big deal. I actually liked the cutout on this case. I like the way it feels, or I like the way it felt and feels in hand. But this new one with the button, guys, listen, if you buy this Ryan London shell case, you have to get the camera control version. Even if you don't use camera control, it just gives you a really complete look and feel. So I think that that's a beautiful implementation. And I will also mention that this is the very first leather case for the new iPhone series that has a camera control button. All of the other leather case manufacturers, as of this recording that I have researched, do not have a camera control button yet. So Ryan London beat everybody to it. But yeah, guys, this is just my first impressions so far. This case is absolutely beautiful. I am so excited that Ryan London sent this out to me. Like I said, I bought this one. I loved it so much that I knew that I just wanted to reach out and tell them, hey guys, I've got a channel and I really want to show this to my viewers, right? And they sent this out to me. And not only did they do that, but they will also help you guys out. If you use the link down below in my description,